Hello YouTube, this is a SOTC 5 Matthew Herbertson filming my twin brother, and a while back me and my brother got these OSS sub-hilt knives. This is a Bob Loveless design that Cold Steel made available to the public, and we got it because we really love the double-edged clip point. And you know, we're playing with sub-hilts and we're like, hey, that's a good buy. But after we got these, our friend Richard Lee told us, hey, if you like the OSS, try the OSI. He said it has about 90% of the penetration that the OSS has, but it has a way more shearing capability. And so this is single edge. I don't know if you can see that, but it has a spine. It has a higher grind than the OSS, so theoretically it has more shearing capability, just no back cut. And he said, hey, you know, this is the one that I like. And we have a lot of respect for Richard, and we trust that he's cut more things than we have, which is saying something. And so we wanted to test that out. But we thought, hey, while we have the OSS and OSI here, we have the Marauder. Let's try this out. This has a pretty wicked point on it, but at the sweet spot, it's broader. We thought we'll see how that works. So what we got here is an archery target with legal pads on them. This is the OSS. And you can kind of see the penetration on that. OSI, this is the single edge. We might have to screenshot these so we can compare them. This is the Marauder. Oh, that one did a little bit better. All right, that's it for the thrusting part of this video. And now we're gonna do some awesome things with some very hardcore targets to cut. That's it, SOTC 5, and I'm out. Hello YouTube, this is a SOTC 5. This is not your average mailing tube. Just to give you a little hint, this is how thick it is. Can you see that, Matt?
Yeah, it's super, super thick.
Yeah, and I weigh somewhere between 247 and 251. That's where I kind of fluctuate depending on the scale that I'm on. And it's holding my weight. So I am not as physically fit as I should be, but this thing is strong. So this is, I think this is a lot stronger than what Cold Steel uses. Cold Steel uses a mailing tube that's built, I don't know for what, but it holds like 250 pounds. This was built to carry turf grass spools of turf grass that you would put in a batting cage, or, you know, what have you. So this thing was from here to here spooled with turf grass that was bigger around than I can grab. So it's holding a lot of weight, and it's being moved around with tractors. You know, I have no clue how much these turf grass strips weigh, but like, we need a tractor to move them. You mean, two people can kind of heave it, but it's heavy. So this is what we're going to do to test the cutting ability of the OSS, the OSI, and the Marauder. We're not looking to sever it completely in half, although that would be super cool, and if it did, I demand a world record from Guinness, whatever. And but that's not the point. The point is to see how deep it bites into. So we're just going to use our fancy stand right here, and let's see what happens. All right, YouTube, we got the OSS first. This is a Bob Loveless design. I think he's no longer with us, but he has left a big impression on the knife community. This is a double edge, a full double edge clip point. So you have your false edge that's not just stopping right here, but going all the way down. And then you got a full edge right here. And so that's what's really cool about this. Normally his knives sell for thousands of dollars. Normally the Black Bear Classics around $300 to $500. And this is the OSI, which is very affordable. Anybody could afford it. I can't remember how much it costs, but it's I want to say in the 50s.
Yeah, between $60 and $90.
$60 and $90. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a downward slash, and then want to come in close and try to estimate like how much bite we got. So let's see what happens. That barely went through. But hey, it's a result. Now I got the OSI. I'm gonna try not to hit the same section. And theoretically, this is gonna bite in deeper. Will it? I don't know, but let's find out. You actually got a wider, so I'm assuming since it's gone deeper, it went wider. So I think we actually got a little bit more cutting, shearing capability compared to the two cuts. And that looks like more penetration or more of a bite. All right. This is the one that I'm expecting to do better. It's heavier. You have a bridle blade, a high grind, and you got serrations. So let's see how much better we can do this. Let's see if I can get that in there. That's about how much of that edge is taking up.
And it went deeper.
It did go deeper. You can see it. You can see the wall better right here. Come around, Matt. We actually got what I feel is a good, better, best order. Seems like this one had great penetration compared to the OSI, and this had better cutting than the OSS and OSI so far. So I think if you want maximum firepower or maximum tissue deformity, I think this is the way to go. But it is a little bit big. I will say, cool thing about these holsters, you can take the webbing off. What you got is a shelf on either side. So that acts as a frog stud or a belt stud, but it's ambidextrous. So you can carry it strong side, edge down, or weak side, edge down or edge up, depending on how you want to draw it. Or you can put it on your strong side, edge back or edge forward, and draw it out and get to work. So that's the same with all of these knives. If you get the Marauder, the OSS, the OSI, I think Richard was onto something when he said you get about 90% of the penetration with this, but more cutting capability. The only advantage you really get with this is that you can do a back cut, or if you stab, you can do kind of a pumping motion and kind of cut them both directions. But it seems like if you want like maybe more of a combat utility knife, this one, the OSI, is the way to go. I like them both, and I think they're both really cool. But if you're not purely in it for tactical reasons or deadly confrontations, I can definitely say this one is a lot more practical. So that's it. I'm Satsu 5 and I'm out.